I play every single one of my jazz gigs like Morgan Freeman's in the restaurant, because Morgan Freeman has been in the restaurant when I played twice. I got a call from a restaurant down in Gulf Shores. You guys, anybody familiar with Orange Beach, Gulf Shores? There's a restaurant in Magnolia Springs called Jesse's. Best steak you'll ever put in your mouth. I was their house guy for 8 years on Thursday nights. Steve Colthorpe, the owner, calls me and says, David, just got to give you a heads up. We got somebody famous coming into the restaurant tonight. He don't like to sign autographs. He don't take selfies. I just want to let you know. Just you know. I said, well, dang, Steve. Who is it? He said, Morgan Freeman. I said, get out of town. He said, no, he just bought a house in Peninsula on Fort Morgan Road. His real estate agent's bringing him in for dinner to celebrate the... And that is true. He has a house on the Peninsula on Fort Morgan Road. And nice guy. And then he came in an Italian restaurant again later when I was playing, and kind of felt like I knew him since I met him before. He remembered my name. He hadn't hired me for any of his movies yet, so I must not be that good. But my tip bucket was right by the door. And on the way out of the door, you have to pass by my tip bucket, which is a good thing. And he stops by, he looks around, he opens his coat up and he says, you don't mind, do you, David? With that voice of God, you know. Somebody said, if you were going to have somebody narrate your life other than Morgan Freeman, who would it be? And I said, Morgan Freeman. And he says, you don't mind, do you, David? He took a big old wad full of my cash out of my tip bucket and started to stick it in his coat pocket. You don't mind, do you, David? I said, Mr. Morgan Freeman, if you need my tip money, sir, you take all you want. He laughed, threw it back in the bucket, and walked out the door. But you know, I try to play every one of my music gigs like Morgan Freeman's in the restaurant. Now, Dave brags on me. Dave caught me the other night, and that was a bad night for me. I didn't even have my A#1 iPad. I had my backup iPad. I had to keep punching pause after every song because I didn't have a playlist. It was a nightmare because y'all already know I am not technical. I already explained that to you. But Dave thought I was good because I treated that gig just like Morgan Freeman was in the restaurant. And that's how you need to treat every single deal, every single listing you got.